Guys, ghouls, ghosts, girls, my name is Griddy and welcome to the Spooky Corner. And today's terrifying topic is Ouija boards. The Ouija board is something I've been very interested in for a long time. But before I get into my personal beliefs and history with it, let me give you a little history on it. Basically, the Ouija board's origins stretch way back to something called automatic writing. Now, automatic writing is where a psychic would sit there with a pen in their hand and a piece of paper, and they would channel a spirit. And that spirit would take control of the psychic medium's hand and write down whatever their message was or whatever the answer to the question was. Since then, there was a lot of inventions and a lot of different things people were messing with to contact the dead. But all these different things that they were doing kind of fucking sucked and nobody liked it. Until the talking board came along. Now, most people may not know this, but the Ouija board is basically a name brand. It goes by many names. The talking board, the witch board, the spirit board, and I honestly kind of like those names a lot better. They sound a lot spookier. But the talking board, the witch board, the spirit board are all different names to describe the Ouija board. When the talking board came along though, it was like the best thing. Everybody loved it because there was no psychic medium needed. They can do it right in the safety or the comfort of their own homes. They can contact the dead by putting their hands on the planchette and doing it themselves. They didn't have to worry about nothing. A lot of different versions of the talking board came along until 1891 when the talking board was patented by a man named OUIJA Bond. Now, OUIJA Bond knew what he was doing because he pretty much took something that everybody was already using and something you could already just make, and he patented, put it in a nice little box and gave it the name the Ouija board, which is the name we all know it by today. Now, a quick little side story. It's speculated that the Ouija board named itself. Word is that OUIJA Bond got with his crew, got with his boys, got with his friends, and some family members, and they had the idea, but they didn't know what to name it. They wanted a catchy name. So, they sat down with the board, and they asked it what it wanted to be called. And it said, it spelled out, Ouija. Now, take that story for what you want. Take it as fact, take it as fiction. I kind of believe it though. Now, OUIJA Bond took the design of the talking board, wrapped it up in a nice little package, threw it on the store shelves, and BAM! Everybody went nuts. OUIJA Bond must have been rolling in the dough.
I got Ouija money, bitch. I got Ouija money. I got Ouija money, bitch. I got Ouija money. I got Ouija money.
Because everybody wanted a Ouija board. Everybody wanted to talk to a dead relative, wanted to contact the spirit world, they wanted to know their future. Everybody wanted to test the Ouija boards out for themselves. Ouija mania was running wild at this time. It was crazy. The Ouija boards were in the newspapers. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody was playing with them. The Ouija boards were hulking up and beating ass, and they actually beat Monopoly. The Monopoly man was getting slapped around. Ever since then, the Ouija board has continued to sell, and it has continued to be shrouded in mystery, superstition, and debate. Let me get on to my personal beliefs. There's a lot of different stories, there's a lot of different theories about what the Ouija board is capable of and what it actually does. Now, some people believe that it is an invitation to spirits to communicate with you and give you the answers to your questions. Some other people believe it's all bullshit, that it's nothing, and if you want that planchette to move, then you better move it by yourself. Other people say that it's nothing but your subconscious mind moving the planchette without you knowing about it. Basically, you're controlling it without you knowing about it. I'm not sure if I really buy that one, because then how would you explain
possessions
and hauntings? People, there's a lot of stories. Take it for what it is. A lot of them may be fake, but I tend to believe that there's a lot of stories out there that are true of people getting possessed and people getting haunted after playing with one of these boards. I believe that the Ouija board has the power to contact spirits. I'm not saying that when you put your hands on it, it's automatically gonna work. You're gonna talk to your grandma, you're gonna talk to Aunt Sally, somebody's gonna come through and accept the invitation. I ain't saying that. What I'm saying is, if you use it in a place where there are spirits, or if you yourself are susceptible to attracting spirits, then yes, you will be able to connect with a spirit and communicate with it. Now, whether it's a good spirit or a bad spirit, that's the tricky part. And that's one of the reasons that I haven't played with the Ouija board yet. Believe it or not, I actually have a spirit board, but I haven't touched it yet because I'm scared. It's in the shed far away from me because, look, I'm afraid of getting raped by a demon or getting haunted or something crazy happening because I decided to play with it. What is your name? Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. There is a big part of me that definitely wants to play with it, or I never would have got it, right? I'm gonna put a picture here of what my spirit board looks like. I got one of the spirit boards. I like the name better. It looked cooler. It was black. I've never touched it. I'm like a Ouija board virgin.
I'm waiting for the right time and the right person to
pop my Ouija board cherry. Let me know 6 feet deep below in the comment section if you have ever played with a Ouija board. If so, what happened? Did you get raped by a demon? Or did nothing happen? Did absolutely nothing happen and you sat there and you felt like an idiot? Let me know in the comments. That's all the time I got today for the Spooky Corner. But make sure you check back next time for some more spooky stuff.